This video is going to be a little bit shorter than most of the videos that I have done recently, and the reason I'm doing it is because I was having coffee the other morning with a friend of mine I haven't seen in quite some time, and the conversation got around to the show, what I was doing now that I sold my campground, and he goes, well, how come you're not doing your live streams anymore? Man, you're like the 10th person that's asked me that question. And so I explained to him why, and he goes, I never even thought of that. Says you ought to do a video on that. So the purpose of this video is to explain why I am no longer doing a live stream. And, will I do one in the future? I don't know. But let me tell you, being in the communication business, the TV and radio business for nearly 40 years, I've learned an awful lot. One of the things, my observations, one of my beliefs, is that our attention span over the last 4 decades has gone from this to this and gets smaller all the time. 40 years ago, we didn't have these things. We didn't have the constant interruptions. We didn't have social media. We didn't have a whole lot of stuff compared to what we have today. Today, we're being pulled. Everybody wants a piece of us. And doing these live streams, while they're good because they provide a sense of community and you make friends with people you didn't even know. I mean, mutual interest all over the country, you make friends with them. Most of the time, the people that are watching these live streams are not even listening to the person very deeply, what they're trying to communicate over here. If you don't believe me, the next time you go to a live stream, just read the comments over here. Read the comments as people start going and compare it to whatever the subject matter is that the person's talking about. Some people, of course, will respond. But many people are just, hey, what's the weather doing over there in Greenville? And, they're just talking about stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. But it is a distraction. To be an effective communicator, you've got to get people to listen. If you're watching this video and you're watching it by yourself, you're called a viewer, right? Seriously, just bear with me. But if there's more than one person watching this video with you, I say you're no longer viewers. You are commentators. Yes, you're viewing, but you're commentating. You're making comments about whatever is being said. Don't believe me? Watch TV with your spouse. When you watch TV by yourself, you may be watching The Price is Right or a soap opera or whatever, the news, and you may be fuming inside with but you're not talking out loud. But put your spouse there, your kid there, or a friend there, and you're going, wasn't he just on that other channel? Man, he looks old, and you're not listening. It's because you're a commentator. I have found that if I want people to just hear noise, I'd stay on the radio. Nationally syndicated radio show, you get a lot of people listening. But the question is, do they really listen? I don't think so. I think they hear you. They go, oh, I've heard that. I've heard that song before. I've heard that guy's name. But I don't know how much people are listening anymore. With a video like this, with a video on YouTube, it's really a one-on-one kind of a relationship, I think, no matter who you watch. You have to intently want to watch their video. You'll like them or you won't like them, but you'll communicate and you'll understand the message. And that's what I want to do. I'm the RV Wingman. I have a different perspective than a lot of people. I've owned a campground for many, many years. I have camped. I have been in the out of doors. I've RV'd my entire life. And what I try to do is help people. And I try to help them by providing some perspective that they may not have thought about. But in order to provide that perspective, you got to listen. And when there's so many distractions over here, it's very difficult. So for me, just for me, these videos have been an excellent way for me to communicate more effectively with people. No, the audience is not the same as when it's on Salem Radio Network in Chicago and all over it's not. But I'm not trying to get all the people. I just want some people. I want to help have an impact on some people's life. If you don't know, I am the RV Wingman because I try to look out for folks and I try to be honest in providing things for you to think about before you go pull the trigger on an RV or a truck or a car or maybe make an important life decision that could impact your future. So sort of like a designated driver, you take a designated driver to the bar. People go to a bar because they want to feel good. Some of them want to feel really good. Some of them want to feel really, really stupid good. I'm the guy that goes, hey, you may have had enough. And we don't want people doing stupid things. So that's who I am. I'm the designated driver. I'm the wingman who kind of goes, here's something you may want to think about. I don't have all the answers. I'm wrong often. but hopefully I provide you some things to at least think about, slow you down a little bit before you go and make those decisions. So will I ever go back to my live streams again? I don't know. I kind of don't think so. I think the world is changing. It's getting faster all the time. These things are I can't believe it. I've talked for, 6-7 minutes and not one interruption so far. But I don't think I'm going to go back to doing the live streams, at least not for the foreseeable future. What do you think? Are you able to multitask, listen intently to whatever the message is, and communicate over here with what's going on in the conversation? Honestly, are you able to do that? Because if you are, I'd like to know your secret, because I'm just not good enough to do that. Look, if you have a comment, you have a question about RVing, the RV lifestyle, this channel was created, it was inspired because of my love for camping and RVing and the great outdoors. If you have a question that pertains to RVing, camping, the outdoors, as I say, life in general, you can shoot me an email. That address is down below. You can leave me a voicemail message. I listen to every one. I read every single email. I'd love to hear your comments. Let me know what you think about this video. Again, do you think that you're able to multitask or not? Because I am in the not category. Thank you so much for watching. I am Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. I will see you again soon. Bye-bye, everybody.